Okay, I think that's up. Either I'm just going nuts. Hang on. Right, I can't even hear that anymore. Okay. Hello, Red the Rage. If you can hear me, that is. Oh! Okay, I had it muted on my laptop, that's why I couldn't hear the darn thing. Okay, is that better? My voice doesn't seem to be coming over too well. Like I'm speaking through a cup. Right, hang on. It's strange, this is the same... This is the exact same microphone, unless it's... Please say it hasn't changed that as well. Oh, okay. Right. No, no, that's not it.
Okay, how's that? Oh yeah, that's much better. Right. That was it. That was the problem. Okay, what's happened was I couldn't stream this using XSplit Gamecaster, so I had to use XSplit Broadcaster instead to capture my tablet, and I updated that to the latest version. It was way out of date, and so it just redid all the settings. So yeah, that's what just happened. So actually, since I'm capturing the tablet, hang on, I have a sudden thought. This is probably going to go horribly wrong. Just messing around with Chrome here, and say hello to the internets. Oh jeez. This is a horrible idea. One thing now is, can I reduce the font size on this? Oh, no. So yeah, do you guys want the chat on there? Probably make the stream a bit more interesting to you guys. As well as letting me actually keep seeing you guys as well, because that might be a slight issue. There we go. Well, sure, I mean, I've not managed to do it on the other streams at all, so might as well do it here and let you guys actually see it. So, you know, it's actually people watching. Oh my god. Right, what was I doing? This now. Yeah, that'll do, I guess. Okay. Okay. How's the sound balance sounding to you guys? Because I think I've got it okay. Lower the music, please. Wait, I'm playing that YouTube repeater. Separate volume slider. Oh, okay, how's that? Yeah, I'll leave that at half, and XSplit is at, like, well, barely anything there as well, as you can see, so, I don't know. I guess I'm just that really, really quiet person, aren't I? Unless the settings there have been messed up as well. Oh, jeez. Flipping broadcaster. Oh well, okay, let's get this stuff off the screen. Anyway, yes, welcome to the art stream, where I shall draw stick figures for your amusement. Because that is what I said I would do, and so I will do it. I had this noted down somewhere, but I've lost it. So, thumbnail size. 1280 by 720. Nice. And a minimum resolution, sorry, minimum width of 640. Okay. But yeah, no gameplay today, I'm afraid. As I said, art stream. Make a stick figure Yoda. Try, I will! And that is not Yoda voice, me no. That is just random. Right, found. 1280 by 720. Question is, what videos would I use that for? I think that's a perfectly valid question, isn't it? I guess 300. Yeah. Let's crank it to 350. Sure. What? No, that would be the that would be the channel art, wouldn't it? That would be the channel thumbnail. Like, Here, have a stick figure Yoda. Oh, that is such a bad idea, and yet I love it so much. Oh, let's adjust things a little bit. As a means to represent failure. Sure. Okay. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, it's over here. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this. I think you can probably tell, can't you? Where's my... Damn it, I got it out and everything. Oh, there it is. Right, here we go. Hey, tablet thing. View. Right. Give me the pencil tool, please. Like, Yoda has these big beady eyes, right, and a tiny little nostril. So, like that. Hey, what's wrong with my channel logo? It's a... I don't actually know what it is anymore. Like, Yoda has those little ear things like that. This is actually just fine as a test, just because it's like... it's letting me see how my resolution setting is for the entire thing. It has that and that and like that, and then little squiggly hands like that. Yes. And then of course there is the whole lightsaber, which is much bigger than him. So yeah, like that. Yeah. Masterwork. There we go. There we go. Sure. That is my new channel art. Oh god, why? I don't think this is quite what I'm after, to be quite honest. Yeah, you're right. 6 out of 10. I think maybe it's because I'm zoomed out. No, zoomed out so much. Let's try that. Just trying to figure out where the heck my mouse pointer's gone. Oh, there it is. Right. So zoom in. And give him a pretty pink bow. There we go. There we go. Yoda now has a bow on it, tied up around his ear. So. Also, a manly tear there for such mistreatment. 14-second delay between entering text and you seeing it. Well, actually, because I've got it up on here, it's appearing pretty much instantly. It's the stream delay. And last time I was streaming on Friday, we worked out it was like... We worked out that it was something like 15-20 seconds delay for the most part. So... Actually, what's my thing set? Oh wow, that is terrible there. There we go. Why laugh you at predicament mine? Sad and unhappy face. Okay, I think that's definitely enough of a test there. I think I know what's wrong, so... Poor Yoda. Eternal suffering. Oh, I feel so awful doing that, but yeah, anyway. Close that, get rid of it. Nope. File new. Give me a new one that was at 350, so I want that one down to, let's crank it, 600. Okay. I think I changed the wrong setting there. Yeah, Ethan, it's you and Reds, from what I can tell. I don't actually have a recording icon up, which tells me how many people are watching. Not like with game split, but that's definitely one shape. So, I changed the wrong thing. A new one. 1920 by 6. Oh, that's changed. That's reset completely. That. No wonder it's off. Okay. Hang on. I'm doing this right. No, I'm doing this wrong. 120, 180 by. Yeah, I'm afraid you two have me all to yourselves at the moment. I wonder how lucky that truly makes you feel, because it's probably not all it's cracked up to be quite honest. But centimeters. 4 people watching, but only those actually chatting. One of those is, I think, me, because I've got this up on my laptop as well. Yeah, one of them is me because I have it up on the laptop because I was checking the settings and things on there. I'm just going to shut that off now, since I've got the chat up on the actual recording. So that's now 3 people? Unless it doesn't count me as well, so, you know. Okay. Let's try that then. Give me the pencil, and it goes like... Okay, yeah, that's looking fine. Right. So I can actually begin. As soon as I undo that. Control Z. Right. Nope, still 4. Yeah, it doesn't seem to update consistently, and it seems to bounce around a bit as well, so that's always been a helpful thing. New layer. Guide. Alright. Sorry, I had my pen in my mouth just there. Another new layer. Actually, I don't need a new layer right now, but a guide is, I guess, a good place to start. Okay, right. So, a guide is... yeah, sure, Ethan. I recommend you make it a strong one, to be quite honest. So... What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh. Look at me, I'm a professional. New layer. Call it question. GD, okay, and yeah, okay, that's fine. Right. So this is the guide with the there we go. Right. A 6-mile wide square on Minecraft. Oh, jeez. Good luck with that. Me am smart artsy person. Yeah, so that's my little mascot for the stream. Click to lock that. Go back to the guide. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back, Ethan. Right. Here is roughly what I'm thinking of doing. You see, my old thumbnails and things were to like screenshots and then add text on top of it. So I'd go back through the videos and take screenshots, do things like that. But what I'm trying to do here, so since I'm incorporating my elite art skills, is I am going to be like going something around like this. So what I'm thinking is I'll go back through and still grab screenshots of the thing, right? and then it'll be like the AM3 plays title, like that. So that's going to be, up here is going to be text, so AM3 plays title, then it's going to be series / ep number across there. Yeah, elite art skills. Hang on. Do I have any scans left? Yeah, elite art skills, sure. Hang on, let me just call my DeviantArt. Let's see if there's anything on there which I can use to show you my elite art skills. Bear in mind, I am incredibly rusty. DeviantArt. Man, I've not been on here in ages. What the heck was my login on this? Login. Oh, geez. Was it that? 3D8. Don't say login because I'm not entirely sure that's me. Oh, that is me. I recognise the logo. Okay. 3. Will that do it? What am I doing wrong? You bass smirk artsy person. Yeah, I thought he think. Oh, that was it. It just didn't recognize my password for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, a bunch of people adding my old things to this, I see. But I should have access to some really old sketches and things on here. Oh yeah, here's one. I guess that's one I can show you guys. So that's an old hand sketch I did, kind of thing. It's like I mentioned on Friday that I tried a bit at game development and things like that, and this is something I did once. Like this is all hand drawn and then scanned in, of course, but this was to be like for a top-down shooter kind of thing, and the idea was that your ships would be customizable. Like I did half a hull there, armor coating to go on top of it, extensions so you can stick these onto the sides, modules to grow your ship up with things, and then you'd have all these different weapon systems and yada yada yada, different parts you could see through gaps in the hull and stuff like that. So nothing ever came of it, but that's a sketch I did, and I just put it up for posterity / general people's amusement kind of thing. So that's something I did there. What else was there? Hang on. No, don't want that to take over the entire damn screen. Nope. Man, I've not been on DA in years, actually. Wow. But yeah, hopefully this shows there is more to me than stick figures. Because I have actually done a few other things. I also can't tell where the heck I'm trying to click on this screen right now. Come on, let me move the... Oh, you know what, never mind. I'll move it off onto the side and enlarge it. Right. You had me at weapons, make new versions of it. Well, the thing is, it's kind of principle like from the depths / I guess crossout's a good idea. Well, comparison to that, because the entire thing was like modules. If you're looking for a game like that, you should look for Tyrion, because that's one of my old favourites in terms of arcadey style shooting games, and you could fit out lots of different weapons and things. It was really cool, though it's really old at this point as well. So, my galley. That galley? Yes, I'm a ship gallery. Oh, here's another one. That. Yeah, that is my first and ever commissioned piece of artwork. A co-worker asked for something for her son's birthday, and he was really into Avengers, so I put this thing together. So it's got Hulk, Captain America, and Iron Man just in the front there. So yeah, yeah, I got like £10 for it. So, but I don't know, that worked out something like £2 an hour or something. What the hell is the Hulk? Basically think green-skinned man on radioactive steroids with severe anger management issues. So, there you go. Yeah, that's the whole point of it. I did all this kind of thing for fun, but yeah. Think about that's really the Hulk. Massive guy, anger management issues, and also super strength. So, yeah. Also, he's really big and likes to punch things and scream at everything in general. So, if you've not heard of the Hulk, you probably should go look into him a bit. So, let's see. I remember during some training courses and things, I got really bored, so I did some sketches and things like I did a treehouse there, kind of thing. So. Yeah, I'm really a pencil drawer more than anything else. But that's something I did while bored, just at lunchtimes and things. Then there is there's this one as well, a castle kind of thing. I just keep adding and then I end up with things like this, and that's really where my drawing skills lie, you see. So I can do that kind of thing. No, it's a different skill set really to do things on a tablet though. Then there's this Fortress of Burning Solitude thing. Not entirely sure what that is, to be honest, but it's just this floating castle with a lava pool and a tower on it and things. So, yeah. If I just stop caring about time and just start drawing, I create some silly stuff sometimes, as you do. Just pull that down again. And then there's things like this one. This one started out as a pencil sketch, then I scanned it into my computer, and it's like it's actually a kind of spaceship aircraft carrier thing, but it was another case of I just kept adding to it. No, it's just that I happened to draw things at that point, Ethan. Like, remember the first one I showed you was a treehouse, but yeah, I do like the idea of castles, though. I must admit that. Was there anything else in here? All sorts of odd bits and pieces in here. Oh yeah, that's something Firewater Elixir asked me for ages back. Then there's that ship thing. I did try doing... I started trying to do some pictures and things for thumbnails before, so that resulted in this one. This one's supposed to be for Transformers. So I did that. Didn't actually do anything with it now that I think about it, but that's that one. Woodpunk, steampunk, gearpunk, so many ideas. Yeah, that's so much stuff. Then this one is from Dead Space. I am Isaac Clarke. Again, intended to put that into the corner of a thumbnail or something. So that's something like that. And then there's this stuff as well down here. These ones were for, again, another video thumbnail, but this one actually got put together and done. And basically it was a 1v1 between me and someone else on Halo 4, I think it was? Yeah, Halo 4. That was my armor set there. That was Firewater's armor set there. So it was just a flat-out versus. And then we had another player along who was just watching, and so I did them just hanging there at the side of the thumbnail with a massive pair of binoculars. So, yeah. Fun times. But that's what our armor sets were at that time. So yeah, I think I've shown you my elite artsy skills a bit. Then I've got these odd bits and pieces down here, ponies, something else, and then random bits of junk. Like, oh yeah, I remember drawing that sort of, well, ritual knife, but yeah. That's fun. Oh yeah, these were thumbnails for a forum at some point. I remember. But yeah, there's all these little scraps and things lost in the past that I did and then have long since left behind. So, yeah, stuff like that. All sorts of bits and bobs. And then back into more pony stuff further on. What else have I got in here? Oh yeah, I've got that motorbike. I've got that started out as a robot leg, actually. I think that was. Yeah, that started out as a robot leg, and then it turned into a flipping motorbike. So, yeah, I am a great one for sticking to ideas, as you can see. And then there's this one, which is just March of Progress. It's like ancient world, nature taking over, then agriculture, then the cities, then the skyscrapers, then information, and so a March of Progress kind of thing going on there. I actually, I've got that one printed out actually, and it's hanging on my wall. I keep forgetting about that one. But yeah, that was there. Then I've got this old sketch of the Delphinus from Skies of Arcadia. Basically I was bored, so I just like, hey, let's sketch this darn thing, and there you go. It's a nice airship, that. And then of course that was back when I was doing some renders and things as far as 3D modelling was concerned, and I made this damn thing. So, yeah. And then we're getting back into my very first tablet pictures, those two. You can see the quality in those. Though that was actually on a much smaller, much worse tablet. And then I'm back into my old 3D modelling sets, so stuff like that. Then back some sketches and just, you know, random bits and bobs. So there you go, my sordid art past and history. Laid bare for your amusement. But anyway, let's actually get started, shall we? I mean, it's only been, what, about half an hour or something? Something like that. Anyway, let's lock that one down. Lock that one down. I need a new layer. So, new layer. This should be the AM3. Well, have I was pressing the right things, wouldn't it? AM3 4 layers. So that'll be that layer. Let's go do that. And I guess I'll start with a sketch. Just to figure out where my mouse pointer's gone again. Oh, it went on the other screen. Okay. Let's get started. Oh, that zoomed in way too far. No. Guess like that? Yeah? Mystic Punk Shine. Add glowing crystals. That's always a solid bet. Glowing crystals makes anything better. Or just flat out glow in general. Actually no, that's the stick figure. I want that to be full. Right. The guide I want to drop down to like 50% or odd, so yeah, so I can see past it. Right. Okay, AM3 plays. I need to do an A, an M, a 3, and a plays. So I could do like basic text for this, but I'm thinking actually do something because this is going to be a constant on all of the thumbnails, so do it right, basically. Let's set it to grade 13, mode that, opacity down to half, yeah. Sure, that's okay. Alright, challenge for you, make a Mystic Punk mech. Well, that would be really easy, but that's not the point of this stream, unfortunately. So, that's actually looking pretty big as well. But so basically, it would be like an A in there, and then an M behind it, kind of thing like that. 3, so it'd be kind of like this. And then, is that too big? I guess, maybe. And then there'll be a plays like across the front here as well. So Don't worry, Red the Rage, you have tempted me a bit. But remember, this stream is about drawing stick figures and or channel thumbnails, so there's not much. I'm not really here to do a request stream. No, that is actually a thing, so if anyone's actually bothered about it, I might, but then I think like something like this plays. So it'll all be in that corner. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. Duplicate layer. No, I don't want to duplicate the layer, and that's also gone off screen as well. New layer. AM3. I'm doing great with this keyboard, which is completely out of position. Plays. Okay. 13 is way too big. Let's set that down to a 5. Let's see. I think I know what I'm trying to do here. So let's zoom it in a little bit further, and I want the pen mode. Max the opacity. So let's set it down to. Actually, yeah, 5. That's fine. So what I'm thinking is, like, I want plays to be in the foreground here. So start drawing. Just about that. This might be a bit blocky actually, but it's not the key part of the thumbnail, so I guess I'm okay with it. Honestly, I've never put much stock in my art skills. People have always said that I draw really well, but I've never gone anywhere with it. I got it to make the A out of tank tracks. The K in Mark III, a AK-47 or something close, and 3 a chain. Let's put a Y in here actually before I get too distracted. Then a nice curvy S. So that can go to there. And then down like this. Now then, you say a tank track for the A. Let's do that. Okay, right, that's a really solid, really thick that actually, so I think I'm going to drop it down to 3. Like that. So, tank track. Let's hide that and hide that one. Right. Tank track, tank track, tank track. Actually, let's drop it to a 1. Yeah, let's get a 1. Let's get some detail in here. Right. Tank track. I need some circles. Let's go ahead and do that. One like that, so I'm kind of mimicking the middleweight cross-out tracks a little bit here. So I'm going to put another circle in like that, so that is a triangle arranged track. It's going to go along like this. So let's do this. Here, and then continue downwards this way, like that. And then it's across the bottom here like so. Okay, that's a start. And then of course it also had it has some guide wheels as well, so make a couple of small guide wheels like that. This is all actually really low res for me, so it's kind of like a mixture of things. Okay, let's tweak this a bit further. Let's add in a control box module here, like I tend to do with tracks. And then let's add some. Let's convert this to 3D now. So that goes like that. That. Yeah, this is such low resolution. I should have cranked it up even higher. So that's like that. Then the idler wheels have to go in like this to be controlled. That needs to go in there as well. That one's okay. I need to do this one now. So that's a ring like that. Then I've got the whole box thing cycling in like that. Just adding some more depth to it. Then of course I've got the main wheels, which will go in like this to help that out. And then of course those go in like that. Okay, let's add a nice little swoop there, there, and there. Then of course there's the whole thing. That's different. Then of course there's the way that I want to actually do the. I want to customize these a bit too. I think I'm doing this in too low resolution, really. Either it's just that I'm so damn close, so it's like I'm focusing on this tiny little piece, and it's like, why would I do this at this point? Kind of. So it's a little click, 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 and let's add a battery meter on the side of the P. Sure. Let's do this. That in there. Then of course there is the whole, gotta separate it all out like that. So just continuing to tune it and add more detail kind of thing. I mean, I've worked myself into a corner very much with this, so just gotta do what I can. Of course there's that there, yep. And that can go across the top. The thing is though, this is actually a really small corner of the entire damn logo, so it's like, are you actually going to bother to see this? Probably not, but it's here. I'm working on it, so. Let's just add a bit to the S as well, and zoom out and see what that looks like now. Right, the track is a bit of an oddity there because it's so much smaller, but it's obvious enough that it's meant to be plays, so yeah, I guess that's okay. Right. Now I need to add AM3 to this, so let's actually add this to a separate layer, now that I think about it. Layer, new, layer, click, okay. This is just the AM3. And so this one will, let's ramp it up to a 3, like that. What are the suggestions? There's no K going in there, unfortunately, Red, so that's going to be like that. What else did you suggest? The 3, a chain. The problem with that is, again, resolution in this case, because this is like a really small corner of a thumbnail kind of thing going on, so it's not going to be much to actually see. Right, let's get this. Let's actually make this really boxy. Yeah. Let's make this boxy and 3D it right from the start. So make it really long, really thin. That's the A. like that. And then of course it goes down like that and flares towards the end, so keeping the style. That goes that way, and then it's like this. So it's like that, and then here's the other side of it coming up inside, so that's that. Then of course there's the whole inside thing here, got to do that, and then let's add in the cross piece of course there for dimensions. There we go. Let's copy that star for the M, though I am running up against the very top of the screen here, so M goes all the way up there. Make that really, really thin and tall. Goes all the way down there. And of course it comes up. Very tiny points, like that. And then it goes nice thick legs down there. So it's the same kind of style. Of course like that. And then like that. So there's some M, I guess. And of course let's get that across the top as well, so. Really cracked and represent your scatterbrained mind. Are you trying to say something? Because I totally agree with it. Yes, I am incredibly scatterbrained sometimes, as you guys should well know by this point. And then it's like, let's have the 3 over here actually. So let's see how this looks. There's 3. So like the 3's falling off, like it's drunk or something. So, yes, I know, I can be extremely scatterbrained sometimes. You wouldn't expect it for a guy with an IQ in the top 0.1 percentile, would you? But, yeah. I really, really do lose track sometimes, so let's go ahead and add 3 there. Let's get into 1 mode. Again, no one's really going to see this, but crack, 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 crack. Just add some bits like there. There's 1 there. Sure, I guess we had a bit there. And of course, the entire thing is like coming to pieces. So there we go. Add a few marks to it, just make it look a little bit better. Do we want anyone else? Let's just add a little bit across here. So yeah, okay, that's the AM3, I guess. If I have a top 1% IQ, what am I doing working as a store clerk? Basically, I am an incredibly lazy son of a bitch. Or, more accurately, I also have Asperger's syndrome, so my social skills are incredibly lacking, my motivation is completely shot, and I lack things like motivation or peer pressure, I don't have much by way of friends or things like that, yada yada yada, so my rat's nest of a headspace is truly a rat's nest of a headspace. That's why I like that description so much, it is not actually kidding at all. In some ways it is incredibly accurate. Also I found out too much bookwork actually bores me silly. I found that out when I did A-levels. So, unfortunately I figured it out halfway through doing A-levels, and it's like by the way, did you know that doing textbook work and stuff actually bores you silly and you can't do it? You didn't know? Well, too bad, you picked all of the most involved subjects with the most textbook work possible in your entire curriculum. Have fun with that. So, yeah. I did not have fun with that at all. Let's do this. Yeah, that's looking okay, I think. The track is actually standing out to me though. It's like looking a bit odd. And in short, every positive there's a downside. Yes, there is. Being smart by itself is not actually much of an advantage, if any. I mean, another thing is Asperger's, they are known for being obsessive as well. Like, there was this guy who had Asperger's and became obsessed with the London Underground. So much so that he learned the entire damn place off by heart. And then with the terror threats, I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago, and everyone getting really paranoid, the police actually hired him for his specialist knowledge so that he could show them around the all the tube tracks and stuff like that and point out the most obvious places where someone could put a bomb. And that was actually a thing that happened. So the thing is, I don't really have anything I'm obsessive compulsive about, so I've got a bunch of downsides, but I don't have the major compulsive upsides to it, so, you know, yay for me. Let's zoom out and check this entire thing. AM3 plays. That looks kind of, there's a bit of detailing there. It looks a bit lopsided and rammed together. I think that looks okay. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm okay with that. It looks completely fractured and mental, just like me. I am so proud. So okay, I can get rid of, I don't need that layer anymore, so I can get rid of that. Don't need that layer, yep. I've got the rough guide still there, so that's okay. Damn, your side of the world is way more entertaining than mine. That's saying something. The thing is, people with Asperger's are all over the damn place, so, as you do. I mean, as I said, I don't have any, let's actually merge that one down into that one. So that's all together. Yep, that's fine. Let's get a new layer in then. New layer. New layer. I think I also need a group. Group. Yeah. Let's get this keyboard up here. So, right. But yeah, I think the obsession kicked in here because, well, everyone was getting really paranoid about terrorism, like they usually do. And London is truly only our major city. We're not really that big over here in the UK, you know. Apart from people calling us Treasure Island and stuff like that because of how much people tend to charge us for things, but that's a different thing. We are basically, we have several sectors and divisions and things, but our big city, truly large city, is London is the only real key one when you get right down to it, because if you're going to hit somewhere else in the UK, because of how close it is, you might as well just hit London, to be quite honest. And I'm not looking down on any of the other places, by the way. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Going to hit a small country, hit the most important place you can. You'll have much more effects that way. But yeah, AM3 colors. And AM3 glows. Right, okay, that's 2 groups there. And move my keyboard back out of the way. Let's just start dropping that. There we go. Right. And I want the glows, of course, on top of everything else. Please. Yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, let's zoom back in and actually colour this thing. Let's do something nice with it. Now, for this, I need the paint bucket tool, which is, I think, under this one. Is it? No, that's the wrong thing. No, where did it? Oh, it's down here. There we go, paint bucket tool. Right. Contiguous, yes. All layers, no. Anti-alias. Don't know what that does. Tolerance, that's fine. Opacity, fine. Mode, yeah, that's okay. Foreground, check. Right. Basically, when you get down to it, most places in the world are interesting in some way or another. Then there's also odd facts and things as well. Like, did you know that when America was invading Afghanistan, they actually had to fit all of their M1A1 Abrams tanks with skirts just to let them function? I mean, they literally had to slap skirts onto their tanks just so they could work in the desert. Little things like that. So yeah, there's all sorts of odd things if you look around enough. Zoom out a little bit. I keep losing my mouse when it's over the side of the screen. Zoom out. Yeah, that's starting to take shape a little bit. Okay. Now I need to actually give these things colours. Let's have something nice and red, shall we? Wait, that's pipette tool, that's the wrong thing. No, go away, pipette tool. Oh, that's why. Another window popped up. Right, go away. Thank you. Image of an M1 with a 2-2. Yeah, exactly. That's why I find it so amusing. But the reality is not quite as good as that, sadly. In the end, it was these thick leather fabric skirts kind of thing that went down the sides of the tanks. And what was happening was, as the tanks drove along, they were kicking up dust, and then that was flying straight into the intakes of their turbine engines. So that's what was going wrong with it, and so they had to stop the dust from actually swelling up over the back of the tank to actually keep the tank, you know, moving. So that's actually what happened with it. But yeah, an M1 in a 2-2, really, really good image there. In fact, that's probably that's a really pale blue. That's. Let's get some darker. Let's go for a deep purple. How's that one look? Give me something deeper to stand out against. Yeah, that's the start of something. Anyway, now I'm curious. Hang on, I'm just going to grab Internet Explorer again. Let's see. Google search. M1A1 Abrams 2-2. Is there actually anything for this? No, there is a bunch of images depicting the actual skirts that they put onto it, and then there's a bunch of people in front of, I think it's a Washington Memorial or something, in tutus, but there's no image of an actual M1A1 tank in a tutu. Oh, but there's this one, actually. What the hell? Okay then. Guys! Hitler wants you! Hail Hitler! Yeah. Right, okay. Oh, I seem to have minimized everything. Hang on. High CPU detected. Let's get the chat back up. There we go. Right. So yeah, Heil Hitler. Right. Let's see. I need a slightly darker one here. Yeah, it's amazing some of the stuff you'll find if you start looking around enough. Let's give it slightly deeper tones in there, so that adds like a bit of shading to it. That's adding a little bit to it. Yeah, you find so much stuff on the internet. Makes you kind of despair with humanity sometimes, to be quite honest. But as you do. Okay. I want. Let's actually grab a. Yes, and now you can never unsee it. My vengeance is complete. Or something to that effect. I don't know. Okay, right. I need to zoom back in, I think. But yeah, as I said on Friday, I can be quite slow when I'm doing art, but It's a thing. But yeah, if you think that's bad, have you guys ever heard of Secret Hitler? And if you have not, I must ask, why not? Quite simply. Secret Hitler. It's a good game, that. I've never actually played it, but I have watched a bunch of people play it, so I know it's like a thing. So let's grab that again and give some darker shades. So, but yeah, if you've not, I would suggest you look up Co-optional Podcast. Sorry, not Co-optional Podcast. Co-optional Lounge, because they played Secret Hitler. Okay, basically, what it is, Secret Hitler, is you are the German cabinet before World War II, and Hitler is trying to get elected into power to do the whole Great War thing, you know, taking over the world, yada yada. But the thing is, you don't know that he's Hitler. Well, you do, but you don't. So, you have two factions in this game. It's a social interaction game, and no one knows what everyone's roles are. You've got a bunch of people who are liberals, a bunch of people who are fascists, though there are less of them, and you have a Hitler, who is, by the way, one of the fascists. So, yeah. Now, as you go around, you are voting and watching what each other does. The Liberals win if they pass X number of Liberal policies, or manage to get Hitler killed. The Fascists win if they manage to pass X number of Fascist policies, or if Hitler gets promoted to Chancellor once the game enters its second phase, which means that more than half of the Fascist policy cards have been put down. By the way, Fascist policies give you powers as well, one-off uses and things like that. So there's always a severe temptation to draw you into deploying Fascist policies, even if you're a Liberal. And on top of that, there is also the fact that there's a lot of RNG and secrecy involved, because you play your policies by the Chancellor draws 3 from a shuffled random deck, and then can pass 2 to the... No, it's not the Chancellor. The President draws 3, then passes 2 of those to the Chancellor, face down, and then the Chancellor picks one of those to play, and the other one gets discarded, though all the discards are face down as well, so no one knows what the hell is happening. Except that some complete and utter bugger just put down a fascist policy, and is now claiming to your face that they had absolutely no choice in the matter. So, I think you can see where this game goes, and all the conflict that comes from it. And it is a glorious spectacle. Now, that said, if you're... It's a social arguing game, so it's actually a case of what happens on the what happens to Hitler stays with Hitler is safest, because if your contentions go outside that, let's remove contiguous actually. That's glowing a little bit. Okay, sure. Whoops, that wasn't right. How did that happen? Okay, contiguous. Alright, that'll stop that. Okay, because of the layer I'm on. Wait, I'm not even on the right layer. Of course I'm not. So yeah, basically social argument and interaction game, and it is quite fun to watch actually. That's why I'm recommended you check out the Co-optional Podcast version of it, because they did some really, really good games of it a while back. And they got completely messed up. And Hitler won a few times, so, oops. Yep. Paint bucket is not a safe tool to use, really. Let's click there, yep. Okay. Then, of course, I need some whites, I guess. So I'll take white and click, 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 click. click, click. Okay. So I've got this odd red, white, and grey caterpillar track thing going on. But at least it gives the impression of an A there, so yeah. And of course, to celebrate, Heil Hitler. I am sorry. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should make that as my flipping wallpaper. No, actually, no. Never mind. Someone is asking about FTD on your side of the stream? You mean a... Wait, what? What do you mean on your side of the stream? You mean someone who's in the room with you? Is that what you're saying? Let's lock that. Let's go ahead and grab some greens. I want a really bright green actually, so... I want that to be really bright, and then I'm going to add some effects. And of course it appears over there. Right. Sorry, Ethan. What have you messed up? So now to glow. Yes. What colour will you be? You will be. Actually, you'll be the green. I remember how to do this now. It's been ages since I've done it, but do that. You will be the green. Oh, some people keep bugging you about opening up a multiplayer server on FTD. Well, it's nice to have people who want to play with you, but end of the day, it's your choice if you want to play or not, really, isn't it? So let's make that really pale. So yeah, because they can't figure out how to do it themselves. Is it like they just don't know how, or is it just connection issues? Well, that wasn't what I meant to do. Right. All layers. Click. 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 The power. Yes. Nope. Undo that. The power is real. Click, 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 click. Let's add some... Let's zoom in a bit more on this bit, because it's really kind of messed up here. Size 1, sure. Let's do this then. Comment didn't appear. Was it too long? Did it mess something up or something? I don't know. So I've got all these greens going on here. Should I do that one green actually? What will that look like? Yeah, sure. The Y is radioactive. Okay. Let's go back into the Asperger configuration a bit, and increase its size. Oh yeah, I think the Russian guy, was he the guy that I met once when I joined your game ages ago? I think I remember you mentioning him at the time then as well. Okay, yeah, okay, I think that's... I'm going to call that bit done at least. Zoom out and check the actual total effect of it. Yeah, that looks okay. Right. I remember he ran over me with a massive tank. Okay, so I'm going to call that bit done. What do you guys think? AM3 plays, slightly dilapidated and random, glowing radioactive power, and a tank track in the middle just because. Why not? Just because, why not? Okay. Let's hide those effects lists. AM3 plays. Let's lock that grid down. I think that looks okay. Though in the total thumbnail size, though, it's not really. Actually. Hang on, I've just messed up something here, haven't I? Steps. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I messed up by taking the wrong flipping layer. So yeah, that is the corner logo. I'm trying to get the glows back in the right damn place. There we go, back where they were. And never mind, I was going to try and resize it a little bit, but I managed to mess that up completely. Unless I unlock that, take the entire lot, and then sure, okay, let's retransform it and see what that does to it. Woo! Look at me. No, that's too big. I need to make it a bit bigger because remember this is a thumbnail, so sure, let's do it that. That's really visible for the thumbnail, so it's visible AM3 plays in the top corner, so sure, apply that. Okay, and that is now locked down. I will not be changing that any further. Pull back up the guide. So, that's the logo thing. Just want to use you to open the server. Yeah, that's a tricky thing, but if they seem to be ignoring you, then the question is, why can't they open a server of their own, kind of thing? Why can't they just connect themselves? Why do they need you to do it for them? So, yeah, I guess that comes the question, doesn't it? I need the black. Black? There we go, black. Right. It's going to pencil out, and that's going to be... This is going to be a massive curve. The thing is, I want to leave most of this space free for the whole image of what is going to be in here. So, I think let's do it as far as that. No, that's not. Well, if they're not listening, then there's not much you can do about it, really, is there? Not really. Let's grab the size 9, soft edge. How will that one work? Yeah. Let's do that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, if they're not listening to you, then there's really nothing you can do about it at all. So might as well. You've said your piece to them. They're not going to do it or listen. If they're not going to respect you on that, then well, point out that you've done what you can, really, but that's it. You're not willing to help them right now, because at the end of the day, they can't force you to do it, can they? And you help them out a lot anyway. How's that? Well, I guess part of it might just be that they want to play with you. Have they actually said that? Or is it really just a case of, no, we just want you to open the server? Well, that's awful, that. No way. Oh, jeez. That is awful. Right, okay, let's go back out, and that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's erase that. try to think of something else to do. I think I want an oval, actually. Just wants a buddy. Ah, so he does want to play with you. Okay. Let's get an ellipse, actually. And then let's go ahead and do... That's not big enough. Logo to dominate this, so, well, not the logo, but the actual game image. So let's do it off the side there. Yeah, I guess like that. Okay, so that's going to be the spot where the actual thing goes. So yeah, apply that. Right. Yeah, it's a big black oval, but that's the going to be the gap where you can see how it's lined up roughly to this vague sketch I did at the start. So I'm going to have my artwork contained to this area over here. So it'll be around here. The title will be along the top. And then it will be... that'll be the gap where you see a screenshot from the actual video itself. So that's how I'm planning to add. As I said at the start, I was going to merge it together. I was going to have the screenshots, and then I was going to have the artwork and stuff going on as well. So yeah, let's go. Masterized, yes. Okay. I need to rasterize this one, I guess. Rasterize. Merge it down. Cute. So that will go actually behind that. Let's hide that for now. And also hide that. So that's roughly going to be the shape of it. Let's go paint can, and it will be nice rich navy blue. Let's do that. So that's that. Then I need the selection tools. Which one was it? Wand. There we go. Or I can just undo that and then I can actually do it like that. There we go. Yeah, that's looking okay. Right, and let's paint in a deeper colour. Let's put in a nice deep purple there. And I'll change that in a little bit, but for now, then we can do that and just flat out delete it. So, that's like that. And then I can see that again, so AM3 plays. I need to make that a lot lighter, actually. Yeah, let's do this really, really light. Let's try a nice pale green. Hide that. Yeah, that's looking okay. And then I'll just add flat blue for the outer layer. I guess that's... how does that look to you guys? Is that a good colour, do you think? Or is it... is that just a bit of a mix-up right now? I'm not 100% sure there. Actually, looking at it, the purple up here might not be giving enough contrast to the shapes, but there's the whole resolution thing going on there as well, so... Looks god! Yes, thank you! Worship me! Worship me, I command it. I won't abuse your prayer at all. Yes, let's see. Yeah, I thought you meant good. Let's unlock that and make it a little bit bigger. So let's go ahead and transform it a bit further. Maybe? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Apply that one. Right. And lock that back down. So that's that. Then I've got this whole thing going on here. This is already transforming from what I was planning to do it with, because I was originally thinking this curve would be like flat out filled with drawing and stuff, but I'm not sure now, because we're at this stage and how long has it been? Let's have a look. How long's the stream been going? An hour 20. And this is as far as I've got. Right. I was thinking in my original plans and wild fantasies that this entire chunk down here would be customized artwork for the individual series kind of thing, depending on what it was. But that might not be exactly feasible. So, oh, can't send a link. Hang on. Is that in stream settings? I know there's something related to that. Oh, problem is I've hidden I can't see the chat right now because it's popped out, so I can't edit it. Red the Rage, put a space in the link so it's not coming up as a link, and you should be able to put it up that way, I think. But yeah, what I'm now thinking is maybe I should have like some kind of art in this corner here to represent whatever that series is. And then of course I still have the title at the top and the part, whatever number it is and stuff like that. So, stuff like that. It would still be customized based on series, but wouldn't be a massive pile of arts like this. So it'd be a lot more simple, really. Things like that. So just how does that sound to you guys? Whoa, that is way too big. Why is it even so big? What's going on? What's my resolution at? Canvas size. Something seems to be a bit off here. .20 by 720. That's wait, what? 720? Was that wrong? No, that's correct. Right, so that is all correct. It's just the entire damn thing missing a little bit. Yeah, but Red's from America somewhere. So, yeah, I'm British as well, so well, I think you guys wouldn't hear that. So anyway, right, let's go back to the text issue. No, delete that. Delete. Go away. Yes. Okay, let's actually add some text so I can actually see this thing. Right. Well, that didn't go according to plan, did it? Doesn't right at all. Okay, I can drop the size down further, so it's 6. That's actually Right, that's irritating me. Let's do. Oh, it didn't register the shift commands. Oh wait, it did. Right. Title here. Move that up. Zoom back in. I don't know why that's such a high res, but whatever. Let's resize it a bit. So title goes here. So that's going to be the game title and yada yada. A meme that was a tank catapult. That sounds interesting, actually. Hang on. Tank catapult. Tank catapult meme. Is that the one? Okay, seriously, what? I can see why that is a meme. Oh wow. Missile's not working well enough. Throw the entire tank. When this fires 48.8 freedoms per minute, gonna drop some serious democracy. Yes, all hail democracy. Heal the tank? What? Oh, I get it. Right. Okay, sure. Right. Okay, yeah. Anyway, this is going to be the title here. So, Duskers or yada, and then I need to have another. Let's duplicate that. Apply, yes. Duplicate layer. Oh, that's off screen. Right, there we go. Okay, and then move it. So that's that. Get the text back up. And that's part number. So it's going to be like that. So this title card will have, it's got AM3 plays on it, it's got the title, which is going to be there, roughly. Then it's got, if it's an ongoing series, it's got the part number, which will be there. So that'll appear like that, and then the white bit is going to be the screenshot kind of thing. So this thumbnail's really coming together now. Still want to keep going though because I need to do some more editing. So let's do that a little bit. Right, you are going to be a different font. Yeah, because that would be completely legible. What was it I was using before? Let's have a look. Interesting, but no. Starliner is way too long. There was something I was using though. What was it? Yeah, that'll do, that one. Sure, okay, let's do that one. Then I need to start doing some alterations, so let's go ahead and text pale blue. Alright. So you've got that there. And then, of course, I need to add something so it's actually, you know, visible. That'd be nice. So, how I did this before was I drop shadowed it. Then I increased the shadow bit so that it was like a really solid thing like that. So that gave the entire thing an outline kind of thing going on. Distance, yeah, like that. So the entire thing is now bordered, and it may be an odd colour, but it's clearly outlined as part of the thing. So that makes it pretty damn visible, and that can go there like that. Let's actually do this properly and orient it to that side of it. So it'll be matched up against this side of the title here, and that'll go there. So yeah, that looks okay. That's plenty of space there. And of course, hide that now, and that is, I need to have that duplicated, so I think I can copy the thing. Copy layer style, paste layer style. Okay, so that's that, though of course it's still completely wrong. Where's the text? There we go, text, right. Show card Gothic, and you are that pale blue there. Yeah, meme of the day, tank catapult. Yes. Very, very yes. Let's showcase. It's in there somewhere. Alright. I think I've lost track of it again. I think it was around here, wasn't it? Oh, there's the one I was using before. Sonic. What I actually want is... Show card, not showcase. Oh, right, I was looking for the wrong thing. Show... Didn't like that. S-H... What? Why isn't that not... No, never mind. It's in here somewhere. I'm going to find it. Oh, there it is, right there. Got there in the end. Don't mind me. Total professional at work here. So that'll be that. That's matching up. Same place, same fonting, same stuff. Then I will also, to allow me to do this more easily in the future, just go ahead and match that to the right side. So that's NO. Okay. So yeah, that is the text part of this title screen. Sorry, title screen. When did I start calling this a title screen? I don't know. And this is a text. Texty. Yes, this is texty. Just drop that in there, and that's that. Go ahead and lock you as well. Right. Stage 2 complete. Now, stage 3. Stage 3 is the bad stage because I am going to be drawing things again. So, I need a new layer. New layer. Thank you. And it's going to occupy things down here. What's wrong, Ethan? You seem to be a little bit tired of things. It's a two-parter. Part 1 says, write the saddest story you can in 4 words. In 4 words or less. Cake never existed. Yes, there you go. That is a very sad thing. Okay, what's the next part? Decide what to do with this. Yeah, cancer actually. That is a big one. Let's get this black. Shows a tank with the words "the transmission broke." Wait, what? I don't quite get that, Rage, to be quite honest. Anyway, let's go ahead and draw a thingy. So let's move this out here. What I want is... let's do it like this. Why you lick tank? I lick tank because they are full of minerals. Yes, very rich in minerals. Absolutely marvellous that. So that's that. It's got a wheel. And then it needs to have like parts on top of it like this. And of course a nice little boxy part. It's going to be like that. Then it needs the other wing across here. So it's going to be like that. So just drop it down like this. And of course the other wheel on this side. And of course I'm deliberately using a big pen here, so there's going to be some mistakes and things. But I'm guessing that is that too. So that's going to be a wheel kind of thing. This is pretty bad actually. So I guess like that. So continue across like the entire box section, and I guess that's going to be black. So might as well fill that in now, because why the hell not? Right, so that's the thing. And let's add a little bit of detail to that. And to this side as well, of course. Like that. And this stuff needs mountings, so put it on like that. This is completely nonsensical, by the way, and not relevant at all of actual gameplay. So I guess that's that. Let's drop this down to 5. Just add some splashes and things on top of it. Like it's run into something, which always happens. Like that. It's like that, so right. It's got a big beefy engine on it, of course. And then it's got these tracks which are just trying to help it escape from my terrible art skills, of course. So that's okay. That's looking alright so far, I think. I say hopefully. Oh, jeez. And then, of course, it does require, like, a RC antenna. Something like that. So it's like this weird thing. So there you go. I guess that's looking okay. I mean, this is just kind of like hodgepodge, but what do you guys think of this thing? I mean, it's like, what is it? I've not told you what it is after all, so can you guess? What series is this? What's it from? Like, it's a thing, you know? You have no idea, Red? Let's cross out, no. Sadly. That's a point. I should actually do some art for a crossout, because since I'm still having a ton of fun with that thing. But how do you do a consistent art for crossout? That is actually a really good question. Let's do that, and that's okay. Looks like an RC car. Well, in a bit of it, in a bit, you know. But then I'm going to do this. I'm going to add more to it. Yes. Let's actually hide that and that. But yeah, you're on the right idea when thinking it looks like an RC thing, because it very much is. That's why I put the antenna on it after all, but it's not crossout. No, it's from another series. Let's stretch that across here. No guesses? Do you want me to just tell you what it is? Since it's obvious from my absolutely elite art skills that no one can tell. Okay, it's Duskers. It's Duskers, so... So yeah, RC tanks. No, wait, is that game? No, it's Duskers. I've drawn a drone, and now I'm putting an airlock door in front of it, because in that series I always flush my drones out of the airlocks. So let's last of all add a question mark here. So yeah, fear my art skills. Truly, they are awe-inspiring to behold. So yeah, let's add this like. Add some paneling because it's on the floor of a ship, so I'm just suggesting that with some of this stuff. So, and it's, of course, it's all like worn down as well. So. Still though, I am kind of saddened that no one really understood what it was. But I understand completely, so... Let's add that across here, so there's panels going on. And yeah. That is the airlock, which will momentarily claim this drone's life. Set some dots in here for detailing. So, then let's put 1, 3. So this is door number 13. Always the lucky number. There we go. No, don't worry, Ethan. As I said, I'm blaming my art skills entirely in this case. I mean, That's one of the problems with having what is effectively a variety gaming channel. It's like you can have lots of different stuff going on, some of it comes and goes, so people might not recognise what's going on or what something might be. Let's have a look at that and zoom out of it. Okay, so that'll be like that. Then if I put the text back in, put that back in. Let's move this over here. So this would effectively be in this corner and be like that. So yeah. Well, Duskers has only been going on for like 30 odd episodes now, so but it's definitely not a game for everyone. So yeah, I think that's going to be the artwork for Duskers. I'll just I'll colour that in and I will enlarge it. So let's go ahead and do that. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. I need another layer, actually. So a new layer, because I want to add a glowy bit to this. Hazard. Light. Yeah. Hazard light. So that's that. And then I'm going to... Let's put away that again because it's got the glow involved, so that might get in the way. I am going to put in a very pale pink, like that. That goes there. And then I'm going to add in the glow, outer glow, which is going to convey the actual colour, which is going to be a very, very, very strong, very, very warning kind of red. So technique, precise, I guess, no, softer, no. That's spreading too far, but... Oh, opacity, 100%. Yeah, it's already been 2 hours. I told you I was a bit slow when it came to this kind of thing. There we go. So yeah, that's very obviously a place you don't want to go, and yet the drone is like, what's through here? That kind of wraps up the entire game in a nutshell. Right. Hide that. Go back onto this one. Let's call this one Duskers. There we go. Because that's what it is. And then let's go ahead and colour this thing in. Right, I need some toxic green kind of colour. Like that. And that's going to be for these bits on here because it's driven into a slime like I often do in that game. Completely by accident, of course, as you do. So that's like that. I'm still only doing basic colouring because I'm not that good at it, so let's go ahead and add in... Let's make this a browny reddy type kind of drone, so let's do that. Okay, and I guess that's going to be the outer armour layers things. Some stuff like that. So it's all worn and rusted on the outside, that kind of thing. Then I'm going to add in some greys for the actual drone components, like this. That's that. And of course for the wheels and things too. Yeah, 2 hours. Are you guys thinking it's been a bit too long now? Or is it still interesting? Because that is actually a valid question. Are you guys still happy to be here? So let's do that. Make it more worn down. Yep, that's good. Let's get that deeper grey actually, and go ahead and strip it down a bit further. Put it into there, there, there. That's good. Then let's propagate the black further along as well. So that's going to be... No. Didn't mean to do that. Grab that, thank you. I'm just going to fill this in. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go, black and black. Right. So that's got the drone doing something or other, at least in vague theory. And that's going to be that, and that's going to be a dull green. So that drone's had a couple of mishaps, but it's still going on strong. Let's go ahead actually and add the hazard light back in. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, Ethan, because actually when you left the stream on Friday, you didn't seem to be too happy with it. So I'm guessing it was more with the content and what was going on than anything else, right? Or something like that. I mean, a game like Rise to Ruins, again, watching that kind of thing is not for everyone. So I can understand why you were questioning it partway through. Makes it a bit paler actually, so. And a very dull green because the doors are all green in this, so. Yeah, it got boring. Yeah, I can understand that because it was becoming a case of trying to hold on and build up my resources that was going on there. I mean, some people absolutely love to watch that kind of game, but equally as much some people don't. So I honestly don't blame you for wondering why you were still watching it. So no, I want that to be a grey. So, let's do that. No, wrong tool. There we go. Note to self, always click back to paint bucket if you're planning to paint something. It is very useful to do. So, okay, that's that, and that is that. The hazard light is actually a bit too much, so let's go ahead and alter that. Or maybe it's because there's just a lack of wall colour as well. No, the light is a bit too much. Game on D20, what are you thinking of running? Let's do that, okay. And then let's add... Let's grab, actually, with this. So let's hide backdrop. Let's hide everything. Select all of that. Atomic Highway. Sounds interesting. What is it? Bigger brush, right, big brush, let's increase that to 78. There we go, so that's the background colour going in there. So that's like what the hell's going on, and then erase in there. That going there. Free at drivethrurpg.com. So, oh, I've not heard of that site, so I'm gonna have to check that one out. Nice. Where's the blend tool? Blend tool. That's on it. Smudge. Let's do that. Post-apocalypse game system designed for one-shot. So it's like, think of doing a test kind of game, just to see what it's like, I'm guessing. Yeah, that looks good. I think that's a winner. So that's okay. Duskers, Suakas, yes. The keyboard's in a damn awkward position. Duskers, right. Let's get the hazard light in, and then the main thing as well. That's fine. Let's get it all back up. So that and that, and then of course Duskers is going to be below that. So that's going to be the art for it. There. Not quite sure about the... Hang on. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about the glow still. That's looking a bit intense, that. Oh, go away, Bodhi Helper. I didn't ask you to do anything. Right. Let's... size, reduce the spread actually, so that's like that. Unknown, don't come through here. It's all red and it's all bad, but the drone is very curious, so it's planning to go through anyway. So yeah. I think that's definitely sums up that game in a complete and utter nutshell. Right. Free transform. Let's increase the size of this a bit so that it's more visible. Like that. So the drone has been happily driving along, then suddenly there's this big door in front of it with a red light over the top, and the drone just goes, "Hey, what's through here?" That sums up that game so very perfectly, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, apply that. Right. I think maybe that brown isn't quite right, but that's looking okay. Right. I guess since it's been like 2 odd hours, I might think about wrapping this up, but let's continue a little bit longer. I still need to actually put together a composite here to, you know, make sure that it's like what I want to do. So, well, I know what I want to do because it's all really good. It's just I've got to do the individual artworks for the rest of it. So, let's see. I've got to open videos that are ready. Let's open this. Apologies, this might cause a bit of a sound glitch to go, but I'm going to be running something else. You can't run that? What? Why are you saying that to me? I made you, darn it! Oh, baby! Homebrew campaign combat. Ah, here we go. Right. Hello there, everyone. This is AM3, and I welcome back. I welcome you. There we go, muted. Right. Where do I want this to be? Okay, let's pause that there. This is always the tricky bit though, because I was I would then, when I was doing video, are you going, Ethan? Okay. Yeah, see you later. Right. I would always go through the video and look for a screen cap to take of it, kind of thing, you know. And let's go ahead. I'm looking for something good to use. So I'm looking. I just need to find a good spot. Really. When I got attacked by the swarm? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Yeah, let's find that bit where I got nibbled on by a swarm. Where was it? It was around here, wasn't it? No, it was after. It was before this bit. I found it earlier, and then it's like now I can't find it anymore. Oh, actually, that bit looks interesting. Okay, let's go here then, back to Holly and Sarah. So I'll take a screenshot of this bit here. Oh, I've lost it again. Damn it. Oh, wait, there it is. Right, okay. Play. Dano, Holly, and Sarah. All in the same room together. Yeah, sure. Oh, actually, there. Right, okay. Let's do that then. Let's go ahead and hide the control bar. Please, go away. Or is that just... Oh, that's full screen, right? Okay, let's print screen. Okay. Then come back into here. And then I need to paste that. There we go. Right. And this goes beneath everything else. So, down here. So I guess that would be the thumbnail for today's video, wouldn't it? That kind of thing. There we go, we've got Holly and Sarah sitting there with a lot of fuzz going on in the background. So let's tilt that a bit. That's a bit too big. There we go. What do you guys think of that then? I think that's my first composite thumbnail out of this. So I've got that drone over there looking all confused with the question mark. I've got the AM3 plays, I've got the general layout sorted, and I've got my first screenshot integrated into it for Duskers. All that it needs now is actually the text, so let's duplicate this group into a text copy, and yeah, it's not just you, Red Rage. Someone else is watching as well, I think. It's just that they're a lurker, so they don't like to speak much. So, put that into Duskers. They're shy like that. So, let's hide that. Here we go, text copy. Click, hide the original one, and then go into here, and this is this is Duskers. Duskers, right? And what part is it anyway? What part even is it? I forget. Right, I have to quickly check that on YouTube. Click, click, click. Do all the things. I've got my live dashboard still up, which claims there are currently 3 watchers, by the way. So I need the video manager. Here we go. See, I've got the missile video. I've got the streaming for Rise to Ruins. Right, okay, this is actually, this title card here is actually for part 38. Yep, part 38. So that's 38. Sure. Okay, let's do that. Wait, what have I done? I put in Duskers, didn't I? Yeah, don't mind me. I'd forget my own head if it wasn't sewn on. Right. You are Duskers. I command you to be called Duskers. Duskers number 38. Right. Move that over a little bit. So this is Duskers number 38. Let's tilt that slightly so it's like. There we go. So it's a little bit lopsided. Like that. And yeah, there we go. I think I have a title card. Sorry, not title card. Flipping screen cap. No. Thumbnail. That's the word. Flipping thumbnail. Jeez. There we go. Yeah, that's I think that's it for my Dusker series. I've got the drone down here getting all like, ooh, what's through this door? Don't go that way. Silly drone. And then it's just like a screen cap in the middle of some part from in the actual video itself, the title series, and this is the part number down here. So, right. I am proud of myself. I have done an arty thing. Yay. There's that. Lock it. And then, of course, the idea of this is that I can come back. I've got the arts on the left side all sorted. And then I've got the title and the number up there, so I can just edit that as needed. And then I'll screen cap from the episode itself, and I'll have something to put straight back there in the background. So all that's left really is to do an individual art piece down here to go with the rest of them. So that one, that drone is just for Duskers. So yeah, okay. Sadly though, I actually think that that's it for me for now. I'm kind of arted out. It's been, what has it been? 2 and a bit hours? Let's have a look. I closed my live stream window, of course I did. Just let that load back up. Here we go. Live streaming for 2 and a bit hours. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to call it there. I know what I'm doing with it now, so... And you guys have got to see me do a little bit of arting and generally messing around. So, no gameplay today, but you got to see arts. And I hope you enjoyed watching me just make a fool of myself. But honestly though, maybe I really should still go with the whole... Maybe I should just still go with that. Me, I'm the bast, smirty, artsy person. But yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a good time, and I'll catch you all later. And if you don't mind right now, I need to actually go ahead and save this. So I've got all this stuff, and then I need to save this particular thumbnail because that particular video is ready to be published on YouTube. So I'll do the rest of the artwork and get the rest of the thumbnails together on my own time. So yeah. See you all later.